And exhale, press back to child's pose. The seat will go all the way back to the heels, arms stretch out in front of you, knees are mat width apart. And this is where you come if there's ever an instruction that doesn't sound like it's something your body should be doing. And if the butt doesn't reach all the way down to the heels, lift it up so hips are above the knees and walk your torso forward. This would be in an easy child's pose. And go ahead and lift your torso up. Last version of child's pose would be to bring the knees together, seat to the heels, bring the forehead down, and the arms stretch back behind you. So anytime during the practice, if the teacher asks you to do something you shouldn't be doing, take one of these versions of child's pose. Maintaining your safety is the most important part of the practice. Come forward onto the hands and the knees. Step your feet back so you're in one straight line, and this is plank pose. Bend your knees and poke your butt up to the sky as you press back to downward dog. Fingers spread wide apart, shoulders roll away from the ears, broad upper back, belly's pulled in, and bend and straighten one knee at a time to stretch out the straight-legged hamstring. Head's relaxed. Straighten both legs. Inhale, roll your body forward like you're about to do a push-up to plank pose. And exhale, press back to downward facing dog. Breath and body move in sync. Inhale, rolls you forward, inhaling the whole way forward. Exhaling and pressing all the way back. Inhale, rolling the body forward, heels press back, crown of the head reaches forward. Bring the knees down and take chaturanga again, this time lower all the way to the floor. Press the tops of the feet down, lift up into cobra, lift the hands up just to teach the upper back to do the work, replant the palms, and press back to downward facing dog. Inhale, roll forward to plank pose. You can bring your knees down again, exhale, chaturanga. Keep the shoulders lifted on the back as you lower. Inhale to cobra. Heart moves forward, shoulders move back. Again, just lift the hands up for just these few practice rounds. And exhale, plant those palms and press back to downward facing dog. Inhale, rolling forward. And if it's available to you, keep the knees lifted as you exhale, chaturanga. Hug those elbows in and lower to the floor. Point the toes. Inhale, cobra. Heart lifts up. And exhale, press back to downward facing dog. We'll work on stepping forward from easy to more challenging. Bring the knees down, lift your torso up, step your right foot forward, and bring the hands down. Whenever you're stepping the right foot forward, bring the knee directly above the heel, not in front of it. So you want the 90-degree angle. Back knee lifts off the floor, and here you are in low lunge. To come back, bring the back knee down, both knees together, lifting the torso up, plant the hands, and come back to downward dog. A more advanced variation would be to lift the right leg up and step it all the way forward as far as it can go. Hook underneath the thigh with the right hand and give it a boost. Back knees lifted. Again, the idea here is to come into a 90-degree angle. The heel is directly underneath the knee. And to come back, drop the left knee, both knees down to downward facing dog. And last, inhale, right leg rises, and exhale, the foot steps all the way forward. If it doesn't reach all the way forward, please do one of the easier versions to get it up there. There's so much that happens in the body by learning to step forward properly. So please do what you need to make that happen. Inhale to plank. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, root the legs down, lift up to cobra. And exhale, press back for downward dog. We'll take all that on the other side. Starting with the easiest version, knees down, lift the torso up, step the left foot forward. Plant the hands down, lift the back knee up, and here you are, low lunge. Whole front of the right thigh opens up. Bring the right knee down and make your way back to downward facing dog. A little more challenging is to inhale the left leg up and exhale, step it as far forward as you can. If it doesn't reach, hook underneath the knee and give it a boost. Ultimately landing in that right angle, knee directly above the heel. And again, to come back, bring the knee down to make it easier. Both knees down and step back to downward dog. And then eventually, inhale, the left leg will rise. Exhale, step the foot all the way up between the hands. If it doesn't reach, use one of those other methods for getting it up there. The knees directly above the heel. One straight line for your shin. And step back to downward facing dog. Pull the belly in, inhale, roll to plank pose. Exhale, chaturanga. The knees can come down if you need them to. Root the legs down, inhale, lift the heart for cobra. And exhale, press back to downward facing dog. Breath and body move together. As you inhale, lift the right leg up. As you exhale, step it as far forward as it will go. And this time, lift the torso up. Bring your hands to the front thigh. Pull the belly in, roll the shoulders back. And bring the arms up alongside the ears, fingers spread wide. Lock your eyes on one spot and inhale, straighten the front leg. Exhale, bend. Inhale as you straighten. Lock your eyes, exhale and bend the knee. Inhale and straighten. Exhale and bend. Breath and body move the same. Hands down. Bring the right hand on the right hip and open the chest. Feel the right shoulder stack on top of the left one. Left fingertips are on the ground. And if you'd like, the right hand can reach up to the ceiling. Taking a twist, pull the belly in and feel that whole front leg hug in toward that front arm. The back leg is straight. Blast energy out that back heel. Feel the quad active. As you inhale, find the length. As you exhale, move into that space. Look down, bring the hand down, back knee to the floor, and shift the hips back to stretch out the hamstring. Lift the torso up, hands on the hips, right heels pressing forward, toes curl back, and begin to hinge at the hips and fold forward. If it's available, the hands can come down to the floor. Otherwise, leave them on the hips, or take hands onto blocks or a chair or something to elevate the floor. With every inhale, find the length. With every exhale, move into that space. Try to have your back be straight, even if it means you don't fold as forward as you think you might be able to. You want a nice straight spine. A rounded spine is kind of like cheating. It's not really doing anything. So keep that quad active. And then go ahead and re-bend the front knee. And make your way back to downward facing dog. And swing your legs out so they're in front of you. And bring the feet together. And for Baddha Konasana, feet together, knees open out to the side, heels close to the ground, lengthen the spine, and exhale, forward fold. The hands can open up the balls of the feet like a book, or you can hold on to the ankles. And if your knees don't come down, then either stay upright if that's more comfortable for your spine. Otherwise, begin to fold forward and use the elbows to gently press the thighs down and out. You want the back straight here. So again, don't sacrifice the integrity of the posture for a perceived depth. Lengthen the spine as you inhale. And we'll come into Janu Shirsasana, head to knee pose. Right leg is straight, left foot press high against the thigh, lengthen the spine as you inhale, and exhale, fold forward, center of chest over center of the shin. The right quad is active, heel pressing forward, toes curl back, butt moves back. So think of lengthening the hamstring. And the hands can stay alongside the leg, or you can press into the shin, press against the front of the foot or hold on to the foot. Inhale, lift upright. Pick the left knee up and switch sides. Left leg straightens. Inhale, right knee to the chest. Exhale, open it out to the side. Engage the quad, look at the foot. Lengthen as you inhale, and exhale, fold forward. Notice if the foot's sickling one direction or the other, and correct that by pressing through the ball of the foot, most likely. Quads active, butt moves back, heel presses forward, center of chest over center of the shin, so there's a slight lower back stretch. Lower right back should be saying, "Ooh, that feels nice." With every inhale, finding the length. With every exhale, moving into that space. And lift your torso upright and stretch both legs out in front of you. And come to lie down on your back with the knees bent, heels close to the sit bones. Feet are hip width apart. Press down the hands and the feet and inhale, lift the hips up. Interlace the fingers underneath you and shift from one side to the next to rock the arms underneath you. So you're getting the shoulders underneath you. The whole arms and feet are pressing down as the hips lift up. Back of the head stays grounded. Don't turn your head in this pose. The knees maintain a hip width distance. Release the hands and slowly lower down the upper back first, then the middle, then the lower. Bring the knees to the chest and gently rock from side to side. Arms out to the side in the T, and drop your knees over towards your left arm as you look out towards your right. You can use your left hand to gently hold the knees down to help deepen the twist for yourself. Nice. Slow, steady breath. And let the legs be grounded, even if the shoulder lifts off the floor. That's okay. Inhale, come center. Engage the belly, and exhale, let the knees drop over to the right side as you look over towards your left. You can use your hand to gently hold the knees down. Lengthen through the tailbone to deepen the twist. And feel how the breath moves the body. With every inhale, finding the length. With every exhale, moving into that space. Inhale, come center, and lie down for Shavasana, the final posture of the class. Shavasana means corpse pose, and so ideally allowing a little part of your resistance, any kind of negative energy, anything you no longer need that you're holding on to just let that die. And in its place, you have this in-breath, this unlimited potential, inhaling in potential, exhaling out what you no longer need, and giving yourself a few moments to just relax and bask in the fruits of your practice. The ankles roll out to the side, the palms face up, the eyes are closed. With every inhale, the belly rises. With every exhale, it falls. And bring the knees to the chest. Roll over onto your right side and just pause there for a moment. And press your left hand down to push yourself upright. And coming back to a comfortable cross-leg position. Hands on the knees, spine is tall, eyes closed. Bring awareness to the air as it moves in and out of the nose. And we end class by saying Namaste. Bring the hands together. Namaste means my soul recognizes and honors yours. Namaste.